LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing Show Live. This is not boxing. The title of this video is that you are what you eat, okay? There are going to be a few people here in the the LDBC, YTBC. You're going to, some of y'all are deep thinkers, and I know some of y'all been getting on me, Coach, start your other channel. I just been lazy. Actually, I've been doing a lot of grinding, but I really like leaving like really deep thoughts on these channels in the YTBC, LDBC, and mostly in the YTBC. It's just not a lot of people. You got a lot of like zombies in the YTBC, like they don't believe anything, and you still got people who still believe that, you know, it's people right now who still don't believe that demonic spirits exist, and I'm sitting here shaking my head, like, you know, you can't be so ignorant. But yeah, these people exist. There are people here who still in the YTBC, for some reason they think that, you know, that they're not poisoning the food in America. They don't think that. Dummies. But, you know, I'm gonna go ahead. You are what you eat. And that statement, that's probably one of the most truest statements on God's green earth. You are what you eat. Okay? I dropped a video and I told y'all that these companies like Kraft, Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola, you know, you got the Gatorade Corporation, you got all of these Powerade. You know, when the last time you had that? When the last time you had a Nestle Crunch Bar? Nestle? All these people, all these different companies, they're using tissue from dead baby fetuses, aborted fetuses. They're putting the tissue of those babies into your drinks and food. When the last time you had some of that Kraft macaroni and cheese? You know, they put that powdered cheese, and on the ingredients list, it says natural flavoring, but you don't really know what the natural flavor it is. Oh, it's a natural flavoring, all right. It's a flavoring from a natural kid that was aborted. See, what companies like Seminex do, they buy all these aborted fetuses from companies like Planned Parenthood, and I call it a company. They call it. They buy aborted fetuses from Planned Parenthood. They use those aborted fetuses for flavoring. They chop them up, and they use the skin cells. They use the liver cells. They use the kidney cells from dead baby fetuses, guys, to put this into your food to make flavoring. No, they didn't want to use a cow. They didn't want to use a rat. They didn't want to use a dog. They chose the choice baby fetuses. You know, they tried to do a thing with the stem cells with these baby fetuses. You know, like they can use that in medicine to regrow like damaged cells on organs and stuff. And, you know, the experiment they were trying, or they're still trying to do it. I don't think they ever stopped. They say they stopped, but they ain't stopped. Okay, they're going to try to get away and do all that too. But at what cost? Because you're killing baby fetuses. Or I'm sorry, you're using aborted fetuses. And yeah, they're saying, well, they're already dead and this and that. But to put this in people's food, okay? Now, I want you people to understand why. Why you think that in America, and I'm talking about our country, there's so many overweight people. And you know, in the past, you could eat certain foods, and a lot of people never gained the weight. But it's like every person you look at now, 1 out of 2 person is the fat person. And I'm not making fun of overweight people. I'm not doing that. Well, you know, unless it's fat boy. But I'm talking about anybody else. No. Okay? Why are there so many boys? Why are there so many boys that look like they're still 8 and 9, but they 13, 14? Why? Why are there so many girls that are 11, 12, heck, even 10, that they look like they're 17 and 18? I mean, they're fully almost developed. They got muscles and they got veins popping out their muscles. I'm talking about these are girls. Why do you think that is? Guys, it's in the food. There's a high level of estrogen in the food that's making these boys, okay, look like girls. And then some of these boys are acting like girls. Heck, we got a lot of grown men running around here acting like women. Okay? The food has a lot of high estrogen content. Very high. Okay? And too much testosterone on one end is good for a woman. That's why these kids are walking around here. These girls are walking around so developed. All this hormone, man. All this hormone. Okay? Men, we need testosterone. Women need estrogen. It's common sense. But you got these companies, they're poisoning, they're putting stuff in this food. And people, you're eating this food. You're eating it. You're eating it all over the place. And you wonder why you got sickness and disease. Okay? I'm telling you, you wonder why this stuff is true. And I'm serious. They're using the baby fetuses to flavor this food. They're putting a high estrogen content within the food. Okay? And after a certain time, you're going to have these boys, their growth will be completely stunted. It's like a complete role reversal between men and women. It really is. And, it's funny because, in school, I saw this girl just beat the living piss out of a boy. I'm talking about she manhandled him. You remember back in the days when we was kids? Ain't no girl, not no girl really manhandle no dude that's like tough guy. No girl do that. Man, these little girls, man, they get in there and they manhandle this dude to make him look like a punk. But he don't really care because he acts like a woman. That's just the way that is. But they're putting this in your food. And you think, well, why would they do that? Why would they do that? See, this takes this much deeper now. See, now I'm going into a realm where, some of y'all can't go. There is a depopulation going on. There's a lot of stuff going on that y'all just don't know. But this is a way to poison the crap out of you. Why do you think there's so many diseases? Hell, you got dogs and cats getting sick. Dogs getting heart disease, having heart attacks. Cats and dogs with diabetes. Cats and dogs with cancer. Cats and dogs that's having tooth decay and tooth loss. You remember, dogs and cats never got that stuff because they don't have, and they didn't have an abundance of all these chemicals that they're putting in the food. And most of these chemicals, you can't pronounce these. These are highly radioactive. These are highly radioactive peptide bonds that are destroying the DNA cell structure within your body. That's what they're doing. But see, I'm going to get somebody stupid to come on here and say, you know what? Where are you getting all this stuff from? I researched it, and you can go research it just like I can. Because I know some of you fools, you morons will not believe what I'm saying. And I'm telling you the truth. This day, July, I don't even know, what is it, 18th, July 19th. I'm telling you the truth. And you ain't got to believe this. And if you don't listen not like the way I'm telling you to, then you're going to be you're going to suffer at the hands of some doctor. That's right. Coach Shelton Harrison don't visit no doctors. I went to a doctor I went to a doctor 9 years ago. And that doctor damn near killed me. And I'm going to tell you something. If I got a disease, if I had a disease, you can manage that at home. I've already proved that. You can cure your disease at home. You can cure it with the herbs of the earth. See, there's no medicine. There's no medicine that some doctor can give you that's going to cure you. He can't do it. Okay? They can't do it. And if you depend on him to set you free, then you are going to die. And I hate to put it bluntly like that, but I'm telling you the truth. Okay? You got a disease at home, they tell you ain't nothing you can't do. Yes, you can. You can cure that and manage it at home. Because the same way you got that disease is the same way you get rid of it. All you do is stop doing what you're doing. People, is common sense. The doctors, they don't want you to have common sense. They want you to eat all of this food, this crazy GMO, genetically modified organism food. They want you to eat this stuff because this stuff is destroying the population. And you think, how many people in your family diabetic? How many people in your family done died from a heart attack? How many people don't had a stroke? How many people got cancer? How many people And it's almost like it's rampant among the whole population in the United States of America. But they say people living longer. Yeah, you living longer because they managed to do enough to keep you alive. They can surgically cut out this tumor. They can surgically just keep you alive. They can do it. But that don't mean anything because the fact of the matter is that people are dying and dropping dead left and right from things that shouldn't even kill you. A heart attack. I told an idiot, I know how to cure people with heart disease. I know how to cure people who diabetic. I know how to cure people with heart disease that if they telling you, hey, we got to go in there and do a bypass, I can cure you. I can tell you what you do to avoid getting a bypass. It's the easiest thing. But see, we've been led down this road astray where we think that these doctors, these corporations, they got our best interest. Guys, you eating the food. The same food you eating that's coming in them packages, that crap is making you sick. It's making your mama sick. It's making your daddy sick. It's making your son, your daughter, your grandmama, your granddaddy. It's making everybody sick in your family. And you don't know why. Can't nobody explain why. You don't know why you having these headaches. You don't know why you having toothache. You don't know why you having stomach pains. You don't know why your foot feel heavy. You don't know why you got that gout. You don't know why the doctor said your blood pressure high. You don't know why you depressed. It's because, my friend, it's because of the food that you're putting in your body. It's because of all this garbage, this GMO food that's making you sick, your dog sick, your cat sick, your son, your daughter, your mama, your daddy, your granddaddy. Every last one of them. They're getting sick because of these foods. And if you don't believe me, if you don't believe they're putting fetuses in the food, then my friend, I tell you, you do your research. You do your research. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.